Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code MPG for 30% off your order. Link is in the description. What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm be breaking down for you guys right now is what players you should get in Madden 21 to help out your ultimate team. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. The last episode I did on this, I basically showed you guys what solos to play and what objectives to look at once you log into Madden Ultimate Team. It's very important for you guys to know and look at those things first, because at least you guys will know what to do once it, like, as soon as the game drops, you'll know basically what to do. Then you go to the solos and start grinding, right? So that's what I showed you. And then from the level progression and so forth, you'll be able to get a lot of level up packs, players, level master, MUT master. You know, there's so much you can get, so it could prevent you from actually spending coins on certain players or positions that you don't need at the moment, because you're gonna get them for free anyway. Okay, so my thing is that I'm gonna come out with another video detailing about who I feel the MUT master and the level master might be. However, if you guys have an idea of what position the level of MUT master might be, or even what player, whatever it is that you guys have any ideas about, put in the comment section, because that'll help me out tremendously. And if it makes sense, I will probably end up picking one of those players and adding them to the video and making a video on it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So just say that you don't even have to complete all the solos that I told you to do. You just start grinding. They just say you start grinding them and you realize, okay, well, I got these certain players, they're making it real hard for me to complete certain solos. So if you start getting like that and you don't want to spend a lot of coins, you just need some budget beats for the meantime, then these are the players that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you certain players you could get too, besides just budget beats, but initially, just to help you finish all these solos out. And the reason why I say buy certain players in the beginning for like budget beat stuff, because you don't know what you're gonna get from some of these solos, right? So anyway, so you're like, okay, well, I need some certain players, I need a free safety, halfback, or whatever it is. The first place I'll tell you to look at, because there'll be some good budget beats. Let's go. You're gonna go to program, and then we're gonna go to core rookie. That's what you're gonna go to. Okay, so these are what, once Madden 20 dropped this year, these are the core rookie players that they drop, right? And the reason why I tell you to go to the core players when Madden 21 drop is because a lot of these cards, sometimes, not a lot of them, at least most of them, or at least half of them, or we'll say, they have decent stats that will help you out when it comes to these solos and help you get a long way in the beginning when Madden drops. So let's see this wide receiver. He got 80 speed, right? He's not that fast, but for a 71 overall, he's pretty decent at 6'2", right? His catching stats and all that great. But I'm gonna tell you right now, at times, you know, that really doesn't even matter, especially when the game drops. That helps out a lot. So I see this free safety. He's not too fast, but he's 79 speed. But there is another one. Where is he at? He's Darnell Savage, right? Okay, so he's not showing up here, but let's just not quality. Let's go to the position, right? Say you're looking for a free safety or something like that. Darnell Savage. Let's even see this guy right here. He got 81 speed. He's actually pretty decent for a 66 overall, right? But we're gonna go to Darnell Savage, right? Look at, he's 5'11", 84 speed. Look at his hit power, 74 hit power. So I know these stats at this moment doesn't mean nothing, but when the game first dropped, which this card was out as a budget beast, this card would be one of the main cards to get. So that's one thing to look at and keep in mind when it comes to actually playing these solos or grinding just in general to find budget beasts. This is one way to do it. So you see right there, he's a core rookie, and he's going to be cheap. Right now I know he's real cheap, but I think when the game first dropped, he might be 2-3k coins. You know, he's not going to be this cheap, but you know, he's only be a couple of k coins, right? So I think we've seen this one already, right? So even he's pretty decent, right? But the best one out of all these, let me see before I say anything, will be the Darnell Savage. He's the fastest. Did I look at him too? Yeah, so it'll be the Darnell Savage, right? So let's go to halfback. So say you need a halfback. Okay, well, I need a halfback to help me out, to get me started. Let's see some of these guys and see some of these players. Like we're acting like the game just dropped and we're searching, right? So look at, when the game first dropped, 83 speed for a halfback is very, very decent. So this guy is a 67 overall with 83 speed. Okay, so there's one right there. This guy got 80 speed. That's all right. That's not bad, right? But you're gonna want to go get the fastest one. 79 speed, 80 speed. So it's gonna be Marcus Green's gonna be the fastest so far. So let's see Justin Hill. I think he might be a fast too, right? 81 speed. Nope. I really thought he was gonna be faster. Nope. So you just keep on going through them and you figure out who's faster. So Ty Johnson, so he's another one. He got 83 acceleration. I mean 82 acceleration, 83 speed. So let's go back up here. Marcus Green got, okay, so he got 82 acceleration too. So basically what's gonna come down to, once you find the card you want, is you want to see, the spin move, the juke move, and see how that goes for you, and pick the best one out of there. But to start off the game with and actually help you play a lot of these solos and so forth, these cards would be perfect right here. Even as backups. See, like they just say you have a solid halfback already. It's always good to have a backup. And these are some solid backups. So I'll say out of all these cards, it's going to have to be Marcus Green. 83 speed, when the game first dropped, it will be a decent card, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. Right outside linebacker, because we need like someone who's gonna be, oh, this Montez Sweat. I already know he's gonna be fast because I've seen him. I use this card. Look at, to have this card when the game first drops. Like say that this card was dropped, like it was dropped in Madden 20, but to say a similar card like this drops at 6'6", 82 speed, 84 acceleration, man, this is gonna be a budget beast card, because like I said, 82 speed is tremendous when the game first drops, and I think he's gonna be the fastest one because I used him in game, and that dude was a monster. Just he has an upgraded card. I forgot his overall. It wasn't that high, man. I think it was like a 91 or something like that, but he was actually making it happen out there. So let's see this guy. So yeah, he's gonna be the fastest one. I'm not even gonna look at the rest of them, because I'm telling you right now, this guy was especially when the game first drops, right outside linebacker, 82 speed. That's pretty decent. So let's go to middle linebacker. I think we already know this one, right? Because we had, who was it? Devin White. Yeah, Devin White's probably gonna be the fastest one. See, he had 83 speed, 6 foot, 83 speed, 82 acceleration. He's gonna be another one. His hit power, 72 hit power, which is pretty decent, right, for a middle linebacker when the game first starts. So, anyways, so you guys get what I'm trying to say. Is basically you go through these positions. I won't say all the positions and get your quarterback and everything from them, but certain like to fill in certain positions, these will actually be a good way to do it. So let's see Greedy Williams, 84 speed, 6'2" as a cornerback with a 72 overall, which will be a budget beast cornerback when the game first starts, right? So that's what I'm trying to say, is to go to these core rookies and see who you could get to actually will add basically some flavor to your team, help it out a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's get out of here. But that's what you do. Go to core rookies and find the best players on there that will budget beast will help you out, right? So now we're gonna go to core elite. So they just say that you got all the players you want, you need, or even majority of them, or even you need some help for solos, or you just don't want those halfbacks. You need someone better juke. Just go to core elite. Find some core elite players that would actually, let's say you need a halfback. Let's go to halfback. All right, so Devontae Freeman wasn't really that. 83 speed. This guy was a truck machine. I'll tell you that. The one that I actually picked was, where is he at? So you look through them. So these guys are slow. These guys are slow. Like I said, unless you have a theme team and you just want to get a certain player. 82 speed. Dalvin Cook was decent. But the one I got with this guy over here, Tariq Cohen. There you go. I got Tariq Cohen. He seemed to be in the beginning of the game. A lot of you guys know when this game first dropped, Madden 20, he was the most juiced player at 83 speed, 84 acceleration. This guy was making it happen. Now this guy won me a lot of games, right? And yeah, helped me get through. Saquon Barkley was another one, but he wasn't too high, but he was a little bit. He was another one. For some reason, for me, he just didn't seem that fast, right? But anyways. So this is what you do, right? Go to core rookie, whatever one you feel is the best, then you go ahead and pick them up. Go to core rookie, look for the halfback you want. I wouldn't encourage you guys to get a card that's going for, like right now, 8K coins. They're not going to be going for that much. I mean, that cheap when Madden 21 drops. They're probably gonna, this Ezekiel always probably gonna go for like 50 plus K or more, right? So I will get someone who's fast and will actually help you win the games and get it done faster, right? What I will encourage you guys to do, if they're not offering you a quarterback when it comes to playing these solos or a MUT Master or whatever, what I will encourage you guys to do, honestly, is get a decent quarterback. You'll have a lot of core elites, even if it's a legend when they come out. The main thing is find one of these QBs if they don't have a QB. I know Andrew Luck was a decent QB when the game first dropped. So I would encourage you guys, if anything that you're going to spend a good amount of coins on, would be a decent QB, because you're going to need a decent QB to get the ball to your receivers, right? Whether they catch it or not. So Patrick Mahomes was a good player when the game first dropped. So there's certain players, even as Aaron Rodgers was throwing dots when the game first dropped. So just keep that in mind. If you're gonna buy any type of player, I would encourage you guys or spend a hefty amount of coins on a player. It will be a QB. It will be a QB off the top. All the other ones you can work with and try to make something happen and find budget players for the meantime. But at any position, find a decent QB and find a wide receiver in the beginning that's fast, and find a halfback that's fast, right? Because when the game first drops, you'll have a few, have them. Once there's another halfback that's actually faster, then go ahead and pick him up. But in the beginning, I would encourage you guys to get a decent quarterback and a decent receiver that's fast. He don't have to be a high overall, but just fast. He could be a 66 overall and be 90 speed or whatever. Get him. Whatever one that has the highest speed, right? Because that's what's going to help you guys out. But anyways, you guys get what I'm trying to say, is that go through core rookie first, go through core elite to help you build up your team, and don't get the most expensive one. If you guys are, then like I said, get a quarterback and a good wide receiver that's really going to help you out. That's what I will say on that. So this is what it is right here. I'm going to leave right here. This is what I would encourage you guys to do when Madden 21 drops, to help you get through the solos and maybe even online games. But I wouldn't even encourage that right now in the beginning, because you want to make sure you build your squad up. So I'll get into that in another episode. But right now, this is the players you'll pick right now to help you win these games and get the players you want and need to stack up your coins and the grind. So anyways, there it is there. If you guys like what you're seeing, drop a like. If you guys need subs to the channel, there will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.